What up? Hey guys, it's Robo Rick. I am basically just gonna be doing I'm just gonna code and listen to music and hang out with you guys on the chat. I'm basically gonna build an idle game using nothing more than vanilla JavaScript because you know, you get so hell-bent on using frameworks and things of that nature that sometimes we just forget that it's all built with vanilla JavaScript anyways, and you should keep those skills alive, right? Give me one sec, guys. I'm just gonna open up my laptop here, get ready, get some tunes going. This was supposed to be at midnight. But then, let me make sure my volume is all the way down in case some porn was on. I'm just being honest, folks. Nope, just some fun music. Alright, I'm going to go to my channel. /live. Alright, great. Now we're streaming. Just making sure everything is A-okay. Carol! What up? What up? What up, Carol, you sexy girl, you? Alright, I am almost ready, so first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to create a new folder. I'm going to call this one, let's just call this one idle_game. Not that it matters. Open as brackets project. I'm gonna hide that because you guys are not supposed to see that. Close all. File. Close all. File. Open folder. Yeah, you guys were not supposed to see that. Carol, I am sorry. I am sorry you're a man. I hope you are not offended. Justin Beal. What up? Actually, one of the baddest dudes I know, his name is Karan Darabedian. He used to fight in the WEC, and he is a fucking stud. Alright, cool. First thing, like any HTML5 game, web app, website, you need an index.html file. I'm going to start off with just doing HTML. Meta. Oh, and can you guys see properly, or do I need to increase the font? Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Char set equals UTF-8. That's just to let people know that it's an HTML5 document. We'll do a head. Then I have a body. And then, hey man, I'm not as dumb as I look. I'm gonna create a new folder called assets. If we get to putting in images, that's good to hear, man. Can you guys see, or do I need to increase the font size? Also, it'd be cool if you guys hit the like button to the left. I would greatly appreciate that. If you guys need me to increase the font size, I totally can. It's not a problem. Alright, cool. Assets, new folder. I'm just going to put scripts, new file, game.js. Alright, then up here, I can save this. I'm just going to go to scripts. Source equals scripts /game.js. Alright, cool. I'm gonna get in the zone, so I'm gonna turn on some music. Background song for League of Legends. There's some fucking dope ass jams on here, guys.
Which you are you? Be the you who doesn't cover your moderate to severe.
Sorry guys, I just need to blast some music on. get in the zone. I took some brain force earlier. Alright, let me make sure. Alright, you guys can hear me. Let me just turn this down a little bit. Alright, cool. Alright, so the first thing in any game, what we're going to need to do in an idle game is basically have like time move, right? So since this is going to be a simple game, all I want to do is I need to set a speed variable, basically how fast the game is going to go. And basically I'll just do an interval of 1,000 to start us off. And then from there, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to set, do var game time is going to equal set interval. And then it is going to keep that interval at a speed. Then from there, I'm going to want to create just some dummy functions to keep it going. So first one is going to be add hour, because you know you're going to have to add an hour for every single one. Alright. We'll just call this one game timer, and then I'm going to need a variable game data. Game time data is going to equal an object. In it, we're going to have an hour, which is going to start at 1. A day, which is going to start at 1. A month, that's going to start at 1. And a year, that's going to start at 1. Alright. Next thing, what I'm going to want to do. And by the way, guys, blast up the chat, motherfuckers! Alright. Cool. So basically, we need a function down here. I'm going to call this one add hour. And then basically what it is going to do is it's basically going to say if hour does not equal 24, then I'm going to do game time data dot hour plus plus. I'm going to increment it. Else, what it is going to do is it's basically going to set game time data dot hour is going to equal 1 again, because basically we're incrementing through the hours, right? And we're trying to build up into a day. So basically, I'm just building a game, right? All right, cool. And then we'll have an add day function. So basically, I'm just doing these to like clean up the code and make it more maintainable as we go along. And then we'll just you're right, we do, because I'm a good developer like that. Thank you, Prithvi Das, for the save. All right. Then what I need to do is create a function, add day, and then go if, and then we'll just create a new function called is end of month. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to say if it's not the end of the month, then we are going to do game time data dot day plus plus. So we're going to increment the day now. Then we're going to do an else. And then at the end, so we know that this is working, let's just console.log. Let's do game hour is now. And you guys will see what I'm talking about in a second. Game actually I can just do plus game time data dot power. And then basically what we're gonna do next is just do game time data if it isn't at the end of the month, or if it is at the end of the month, we're gonna do dot day equals 1. And then we're gonna add a month. And then let's copy this guy over. And we're gonna put day is now blah blah bloobity blah. Once you add that day, it's gonna add a day. Then we need a function. Well, now we need to create 2 functions. We need to create the add month and then is end of month. So var. So we're gonna do function is end of month. And then basically what we're gonna do is do case, and then I believe the case is gonna be true. And then basically from there, oh wait, I'm gonna do switch. I know how to write a switch statement, I promise, guys. And then from there, we open closing curly braces. We're gonna do case. True. Alright, hold on. Let me look up switch statement. I'm drawing a blank right now. Just give me 1 sec, guys. I've done the tutorial on this. Just sometimes you just gotta revisit and check your syntax. Alright. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yep, so I had this wrong. So basically, we're just gonna do switch. And basically, I'm just looking for something to return true. And then I'm gonna do case. And then we need to build out the calendar now. So case is going to be case game time data dot month equals 1 and game time data dot day equals 31. So basically, if that is the 31, var end of month is going to equal false. So basically, I'm just checking to see if it's the end of the month. We're going to have our own in-game time system, and then after the switch statement runs, we are going to run return end of month. Right, so case, blah, blah, blah. We're going to run a code block. Alright, cool. So we can just run this type of code. So case end of month equals true. Break. Case. Game time data dot month equals 2. And game time data dot day equals 28, I believe. We're not going to include leap year because I'm not feeling like an overachiever, but I do see some new faces in the chat. What up? You sexy motherfuckers. cool. To speed things up, since I'm just coding for my own self, I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna look up how many days are in each month. Alright, so I just want a list. Alright, cool. There we go. That's all I need right there. Alright, so we got month 3, which is March, Joe's birthday month, 31. I'm going to copy this. And then from here, we have for April, there's 30 days in April. And then month 5, which is May, there's 31 days. I don't have to do much. And then from there, we have month 6, which I believe is 30. Alright. Then what I need to do next is I'm going to have 7, and then that is going to be 31. Then you have 8, which is also 31. We got 9, which is basically going to be 30. I know, guys, this is going to get fun. I promise. I promise. I promise. Alright, so then you got 10, which is 31. Okay, then we're going to need to do some checks, which I will add promptly. 30 days in November, so we're on the last day of November. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. 12, and then there's 31 days in December. I know that because Rogue One is coming out. So basically, if that happens, and then basically for the switch statement, you need a default. And our default is basically just going to be end of month equals false. So basically, if none of these are true, then it's going to return false. So basically, it's just going to run that check for is end of month. And then it is basically going to add a month. So when we do function add month, you guys are awfully quiet. Why aren't you saying more? Alright, cool. So basically, since we know, so basically if game time data dot month does not equal 12, then what I'm gonna do from there is, oh sorry guys, my leg hurts. So if game time data does not equal 12, basically all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set the month, or game time data dot month is gonna equal, or plus plus, and then from there we're gonna throw in a little else statement. We're gonna do game time data dot month equals 1, and then basically if we're on to the next year now, so then game time data dot year is gonna increment, and then we don't have to do the add year. So basically we have a check for add hour, add day, add month. This is just to keep our code nice and clean and maintainable. I'm gonna collapse some of it. Let's say month. Okay, so we can run this code. Alright, we can run this code. And our little guy over here, I'm gonna close this so we're all not confused. More tools, open up our console because we're logging it to the console. Hour is undefined. Oh, yep, our first mistake of the day, guys. Because it's not hour, it's game time data dot hour. Now when I refresh this, yep, hour is now 2, hour is now 3, hour is now 5, 6, and it's gonna go down the list. Let's just make sure that it gets to 24. When it gets to 24, then we're gonna increment it through the day. So I know this is a little tough to read, guys. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Day is now 1. Boom. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so it keeps on moving. Day is now 1. So just give me 1 second here, guys. Let's see. Game day. So it should be incrementing by 1, but instead, let's see, is end of month. Switch true. So basically, if it's true, so basically if month equals 1 and game day time data dot day equals 31, then end of month should be true. So give me 1 sec, guys, because it's just plopping onto day equals 1. So I'm curious. So game data dot month. So we have all this, and it's running. If is end of game data. So yeah, I think there's something up with my switch statement. So basically, because I wanted to keep my code clean. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't refresh. Okay, here, and let's speed this up. So I'm gonna do this. All right, cool. What I need to do is I need a console.log. Var end of month equals is end of month console.log end of month. All right, cool. It's gonna be speeding up, guys. Is end of month false? This is the end of month false. This is the end of month false. This is the end of month. Okay, so it's doing it right. I was just screwing something up. Okay, I think it's because I used the banger. So what I'm gonna do is end of month equals false. This should work. No worries, dude. Alright, so let's refresh this. End of month is not defined. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Because I deleted it. Shit. This is hilarious. Okay. Okay, so I need to run through this quick. So I'm going to run this at 100. So now it's going. Hold on. We're gonna fix this. Alright, so basically I need to console.log end of month. Alright. Visit the end of month. End of month. Alright, so now let's refresh this. Is end of month false? Is end of month false? Is end of month equals false? Game time data.day ++ should be incrementing. So yeah, so it's false. This code should be running. I'm gonna put it in here. Running. This is how you debug, guys. So refreshing it. Okay, so it's running that code. Oh! I'm an idiot. Okay, so the day was incrementing the entire time. I was just having it print out. Oh, and you were telling me that in the console. Doy. Okay. So yeah, console.log is working. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay. Is end of day. Oh god. Alright, let's just make sure the month is working. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Brothween. So my code was working. I was just consoling it wrong. That's hilarious. Okay. Alright, I want to get rid of all these console.logs because we know it is working and I can log it to the console later. Alright, I just want to make sure it's going to the end of the month. Alright, so we have 1000 is our speed. Alright, refresh. Okay, nothing's happening right now, so now you did. I should have paid attention. Alright, cool. So now that we know our time is working, let's move that to the DOM. So what I'm going to do is in my body, I'm going to have a div ID. And I'm going to set that equal to game time. Alright, cool. In our game time. Hey man, Prithvi totally saved my ass, alright? So it's totally cool. Alright, so now I need to create a constructor function. I hate it when it does that. So basically, when I want to print time to DOM, right? So basically, I'm gonna clean up our code. This is gonna be the check functions. And then these are going to be the constructor functions. All right, cool. And then from here, what I'm going to want to do is function construct time section. And then from here, what I'm going to want to do is go var container is going to equal document.get element by ID. And then we're going to do game time. By the way, guys, if you like this video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, be famous and print on the TV. Or print, talk in the chat, guys. Holy crap. All right, cool. So next thing I'm going to want to do is create our message. So var time message equals, we're just going to give hour plus equals, or I'm just going to do plus game time data dot hour plus day. I know that this is a little off, but we're just trying to get something on the page, and we'll make it better later. All right, cool. So now we're gonna do month. Damn, guys, I love this. I love this music. Do you guys like it? All right, then I'm gonna do plus game time data dot year. So we can construct this and do our own thing later. All right, cool. Beep, beep. All right, cool. So then the next thing I'm gonna want to do is do var title element is going to equal document dot create element. Or actually, no. What I'm simply going to want to do is I'm going to turn this into an H3. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Yeah, dude, I normally write React.js and AngularJS. I just haven't gotten to fuck around with Vanilla Javascript in a while, so I wanted to just do something tonight that was just that. And then I'm just gonna do time section is gonna equal that guy, and then I'm gonna do time section dot inner text, and I'm gonna set that equal to time message. Let's space out our code a little bit so that any sociopathic developers won't want to fuck with us. So cool. This should work. Now we just need to take this guy and then just bam, get our game timer going at the end of each of these. So basically, once it does its thing, it's gonna do its thing. So for the sake of our user, all right, we're gonna hit refresh. So boom, hour 3, hour 5. As you guys can see up there, now our game has a time mechanism. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. Oh, dude, absolutely, man. Like, I think I've worked with a lot of people, and the good use frameworks, the great also use frameworks, but they never step back from their roots. So now that our game has a time, now let's kind of go into what our game is going to contain. So basically, I've got the game data, And then I like to, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of sectioning out my code because I'm just going to throw us all into one file to keep it easier for tonight. And then with this guy, I am simply going to call this one the timer functions, which we're going to need to revisit again, by the way. Okay, and then these games always have like some kind of user data. So user data equals, we're just going to say our user has cash, and they start off with 0. Or actually, no, they're going to start off with $100 because they're trying to be entrepreneurs from the ground up. Next thing, what our user is going to need is an inventory. And to keep it easily, I want to do an hourly money or hourly income, which for now is going to be $1 until they like start to develop their business more, and they're going to do that by creating items. And then what I want to do is I want to create an inventory, which is going to be just a hash map at this time. And then what we can do, so basically what I want this to do is I want a business to be constantly running every time, every hour it's going to increment by $1, and it's just going to keep going up and up and up and up. Okay, so that's the cool part about this. So let's worry about the hourly income part. Then I want to do monthly and yearly bonuses, and then we could even do like business expenses and things of that nature. So basically we're doing like a business creation type of game. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream right now, please hit the share button. Please say hello. I just, Sony, I really just wanted to do some vanilla JavaScript. All right. So basically, at every add hour, no matter what, we're going to need to create an hourly income function. So basically, we're going to do income functions. And then from there, what I am going to want to do is I am going to want to create function, add hourly income. And then from there, all I'm going to simply do is I'm just simply going to say user data.cash plus equals user data.hourly income. And then from there, I'm going to want to do construct hourly or construct income. Right? So now I need to create a construct income function. So the first thing I need to do is go up to index.html. I'm going to create another h3 tag. We'll go ahead and style this a little later on, but I'm just going to do ID. I'm going to set this equal to user-income. And then in our game section, what I'm going to want to do, and hey, look at that, guys. We're on day 12. That is awesome. And then in our constructor function sections, what I'm going to want to do is just do function construct income. And then I'm going to do var income section, and I'm going to set that equal to document.get element by ID, and I believe we set it to user income. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say var income message equals cash space plus user data dot cash. So basically we have one method that adds our hourly income to our cash or whatever, right? adds our hourly income to the cache, and then it fires our constructor function that basically says, yo, dude, you got this much cash. Isn't it awesome? It kind of is. All right, cool. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say income section dot inner text, and I'm just going to simply set it equal to income message. And then now that we have that, before we do this, basically after time constructs, I'm going to do add hourly income. That is our function. Let's refresh the page. And hey, look at that. As the hours progress, our user is constantly making a little bit of money. Guys, I am going to grab a beer from the kitchen. We'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, guys, I'm just going to go grab a beer. I'm still here. But in our game now, the cash is constantly flowing. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add, we're going to let the user buy inventory items that are ultimately going to make their income rise. So it's going to be fucking badass. Please, guys, stick around. I really am just going to go grab a beer. I'm going to be right back. Thank you so much. Please hit subscribe, like, share. If you came here from gab.ai, please follow me and repost it there as well. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, Warriors, thank you so much for coming back. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I salute you guys. Gab.ai is an alternative to Twitter, which is why I like to use it. And it's pretty legit. Where is... you know what? I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, there it is. Skip the ad. I'm sorry you guys had to listen to that. But now you guys get some music. Alright, cool. So now what I want to do is I want to construct the inventory section. So basically the user can buy certain items to allow them... The user can buy certain items that'll allow their hourly income to increase. And in fact, let's let the user know what their current income is. I think that is incredibly important. I didn't start drinking beer until I got into software, by the way. So now we refresh the page. Oh yeah. Whoops, my bad. Hourly income, save, refresh. Okay, currently they're at $1. So let's come up with some ideas, guys. I want to come up with another hash map here, which is basically, I'm just going to say var items, or not var items, let's see, income boosts. And I'm going to set this equal to an array, actually, an array of objects. So first object, basically I want to give it a title. And this one is basically going to be community college course. So basically, and the cost, we'll say that the cost is $50, but you increase, and then we'll do increase is going to be $2 a month, right? Or $2 a day. So that's the cool part. So basically, they can take a community college course. The next one is we can say watch a TechWarriorz stream, which in my little fucking world, I'll say it's 100, but your increase goes up by $5 an hour, which is actually not too far from the truth, assholes. No, but it's cool. It's cool, like, hearing the comments from you guys where some of you guys tell me, like, hey, dude, I learned how to code by watching you, and now, like, I'm fucking making some money. I'm like, damn, that's fucking cool, dude. Like, I want you guys to get paid. I think it's awesome. So what I want to do next is I'm going to do title. And then I'm going to basically watch their stream. We'll say go to a TED Talk. The cost of that, let's say that's $250, but the increase is going to be 10. So basically, we're basically going through the classic philosophy with the people that you got to spend money to make money. But now we have to construct this and put this onto the page. So the next thing I'm going to want to do, you guys have guessed it, I'm actually going to create a user list, or an unordered list, I should say. And then I'm just going to say power up options. Now granted, if I was building this game for real, we would have all kinds of little bells and whistles, but for now I think this is going to be fine. So now what we need to do is we need to create a constructor function. So I'm going to do function construct boosts. I'm in Hack Director right now, and your videos are more insightful and practical than a lot of their lessons. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, hello guys. You know, man, I think, honestly, dude, I would do Treehouse because it's cheaper, and then get yourself a side contract as quickly as you can, because that's basically what's going to get you employed. Alright, so constructor boost, what I'm going to do is, construct boost, I'm just going to do for, I'm going to do var I equals 0, and we're going to also have a variable that's the length, which is going to be income boost dot length. It has been proven that the cached for loop in JavaScript is the fastest loop. So then we're going to run it until while I is less than length, and then it's going to be I plus plus. The next thing that I'm going to want to do is first off, I'm going to do var list is going to equal I believe it was document.get element by ID. And then what I called it was, I believe I called it up the power up list. Or power up options. Ooh, I fucked that one up. So our first goal is we're going to just get it to the page, right? That's all I want to do. Then I'm just going to create for each option or for each boost in income boost, I'm going to create an item, which is document.create element. This is going to be a list item. Then the next thing, what I'm going to want to do is basically just go item.inner text is going to equal, God damn it. My bad, folks. basically item.innerText is going to equal income boosts square brackets I dot title, and then we're going to do list dot append child, and I'm just going to append the append the child the item as a child to the list. Okay, and then as soon as the page loads, we're going to construct boosts, and we're only going to do it once. So now I'm going to refresh this. Unexpected token number 97. So let's go up to 97. Oh, I used a comma. It needed to be a semicolon, so that is my bad, folks. Cool. So it is now constructed. The user can go to community college, they can go there, but look, it's not boosting. And then also, what the fuck is the cost to all this? What is the cost? Well, we're gonna add the cost. And then we're also gonna add a nice little function to each one of them. So what I want to do is basically what I'm gonna add to the title, colon, space, $, and then I'm gonna add income boosts I dot cost, I believe I've called it. Yeah, it was dot cost. Alright, perfect. Now I need to add a little on-click function to each one of these guys. So I'm going to do item.onClick is going to equal a function. And within that function, what I want to do is I basically just want to say user data dot cache. Oh wait. If user data dot cache is greater than or equal to the income boosts I dot cost. So basically, if the user can afford it, then I am gonna have to deduct the cost from the user. So user data dot cache minus equals income boosts I dot cost. And then basically what we're going to do is we're basically going to say user data dot hourly income plus equals income boosts. I was missing a semicolon. I know someone was going to point that shit out. So basically income boosts I believe it was dot increase. Yes, it was dot increase. I have that right now. What I want to do is, in case we want to have an inventory section that kind of shows the users like, hey, this is how many you've had. It's really simple. I'm just gonna hash map it. I'm just gonna do the lazy man approach to this. But first, let's just make sure this works, right? So I'm gonna save that, refresh. All right, so I click 50. Cannot read property cost of undefined. Let's see. Income boosts I dot cost. All right, where is that at? Okay, so income boosts. Oh yeah, I think I need to plus equal income boost. Did I misspell it? Because it was right here. Hold on, guys. Oh wait, I think if I do dot bind this, cannot read cost of undefined. Oh, I know how to fix this. Are you guys ready? Oh, because it doesn't know what I is in this scope. In this scope, it doesn't know what I is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna say var index equals I. Well, then it actually can't reach it into there. We'll say index. Alright, so let's refresh. Alright, so then now that's not working. Okay. So essentially now what I need to do is let's just console.log fire. Refresh. We're clicking. Alright, it's firing. And then what I need to do from there is I simply need to, let's see if it's firing from here. Or actually, let's just make sure that this, let's just make sure that this actually exists. Cool, so that's 250. Okay, so it's actually passing in 250 for each single one. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Oh, because it's gonna bind the last item to each one. Okay, I see what's happening here. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I have an idea. So what if I do item dot data is gonna equal income boosts I. This is the weird nuances that come with vanilla JavaScript. So basically what it's doing is it's counting the last one that's created. What I want to do now is we'll just say, I know it's going to break, but let's just do this dot data dot cost. Boom. Alright, that's what we need to do. So basically what I did was, to make it work, is I just added, I just bound the current boost data into a data property within the list item. And then I just need to call it by using this. So instead of this crap, I'm just going to do this, which is referring to the item dot data dot cost. This dot data dot cost, because it's now bound to the list item. So this dot data dot increase. So now once that's all constructed, Should work. There we go. Now we're making $3 an hour. All right. We're making some money. All right, now I click on the 50. Now I'm making $5 an hour. Okay, cool. You know, hard work pays off. I'm gonna click that again. Okay, cool. So now I'm up to $7 an hour. Basically bettering myself, putting some education together. Oh look, I'm at 9. I'm at 11. Okay, now I'm doing the big spending. There we go. Boom, boom. I love it. All right, we're making $15 an hour, all because we decided to. Oh look, I can afford a TechWarriorz class. Ah, now I'm making $20 an hour. All right. I guess I can see you guys get the point now. Okay, so now what I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna want to construct income each time, just so that it'll fire and it'll be it'll just be quicker. I feel like that'll be a better experience because there's that slight delay with it. So I'm gonna hit refresh. Now I hit create course. Boom, we're at $3. Oh, we're at $5 an hour. Awesome. We're gonna wait. Okay, cool. Now, oh look, our income is at 7 and the time of day is continuously rising. So, guys, we basically built a damn idle game. We did it. We built an idle game. How cool is that? Oh look, I'm gonna go to TechWarriorz. Okay, now my income is up to 12. What do you guys think we should do in terms of features? Do you guys want to see me style this? Do you guys want to see me style it with some CSS real quick before I just send it off to the world? What would you guys like to see me do next? Alright guys, I'm waiting on you. This is literally your chance to ask me to do whatever you guys want me to do. Oh damn dude, our guy's making that money, going to the TED Talk, going to another TED Talk. Spending a hundo. Spending another hundo. Oh look, education pays off. Boom! We're reeling it in that money. Alright. So now I'm gonna call it on this one, guys, because I believe I've been streaming for a little bit. And it's always good to end on a high note. Basically what I'm gonna do is I will push all this code to my GitHub page at github.com/TechWarriorz. That'll be available relatively soon. You know what? I think I am gonna style it. Fuck it, let's style it. Or add some really simple stupid styling to this, right? So basically what I want to do is I want to have our income section at the top left. This is going to be at the top right, and then I want these list items to be in like boxes, you know. That way if we add more items we can easily just add them to that that block of code. Okay. Cool. Oh, you're very welcome. Going to style it before I leave, and we'll push it to github.com/TechWarriorz. All right, cool. Let's style this bitch up, shall we? All right, so cool. I'm just gonna have one new file, not in my scripts file. X out of that. Let's go ahead and delete that. We won't need it. I'm gonna create that new folder. I'm gonna call this styles. New file, main.css. Okay. I'm gonna widen this up a little bit so that's easier for me. Do a nice little horizontal split. Okay, so the first thing I had is the game time. I want to put that on the right-hand side of this upper right-hand side of the screen, no matter what size that page is. So essentially, all I need to do is do pound game-time, Oop, let's go here. Opening, closing curly braces. And then, oh, one more thing I need to first, and it's the first thing I always seem to screw up on, guys, is I always forget to link my style sheet, so I'm going to go ahead and link my style sheet. So I'm going to do style or link href equals styles / main. Oh, thanks, Code Panda. Ah! Thanks, Code Panda. I like my hair too. You fucking rock, Code Panda. Thank you so much. All right, main.css. All right, now from here, I'm gonna do rel, which stands for relation, and it is a style sheet / blah blah. All right, and then basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the position to absolute. And then since I want the game time on the upper left, or actually let's set that at the, yeah, upper left is fine. I'm gonna do left 0, top 0. Alright, let's just refresh this now. Alright, see? Okay, so that's gonna be fine. We just need to move over the user income now. So I'm gonna do pound user income. Code Panda, you fucking rock, buddy. Alright, position absolute right 0, top 0. Refresh. Okay, cool. So as you guys can see, this is down, and then everything else is fine. All right, man. Oh no, thank you, Justin Beal. Glad you enjoyed. Please share and like the videos. No, thank you for watching, man. I appreciate all the viewers out there, man. You guys, honestly, I know this is a hokey thing to say, but you guys sincerely make this shit like worth doing. All right, cool. And then actually, you know what? I want to do something different. So let's do absolute game time. Let's put it at the bottom because in our game it really doesn't matter. So we're going to put one in the bottom left, one in the top right. So if we refresh this now, boom, see? So you got your income at the top left, top right hand corner, your bull crap down here. And then I can actually change this to relative. And then refresh this. And then from here, what you can do. Oh no, Code Panda, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you appreciate my work and the videos, and yeah, no, you warriors make it all worth it for me, so I greatly appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna float this right, and then I'm gonna do top 0 or top like -10, -20. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna do that. That's the cool thing with Google Chrome tools, guys. It's pretty fucking legit. So with the income, we're having relative. We'll float it to the right, and then we'll do a top of -20. Obviously, guys, this is not a finished product. I just kind of wanted to make it a little bit cleaner in case we decide to move ahead with this later. Okay, so the next thing I have is the power-up options. So what I'm going to want to do is just do power up options. And then what I'm going to do from here is give it a margin top of 20 let's give it 30 pixels. That way it like stands away. And we're almost done here, guys. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to do list style is going to be none. So now when I refresh it, boom, we are golden. Wait a minute, top -20. Alright, fuck it. It needs to be -46. Alright, fuck it. -46. So now that we have that, what I'm going to do is power up options list item. So basically any list item that's on the same list, any child list items are now going to be styled. Code Panda, you're fucking awesome, bro. Alright, what I want to do is now do a width of 100, a height of 100, and then we'll just do, fuck, we'll leave it as is. We'll do cursor pointer, and then we're gonna do a border, which is 1 pixel solid black for right now. Then we'll do display inline block. Alright, cool. So now we refresh this. Boom. So it's all good in the hood, except for that guy's a little off. And normally, if you do like clear both, and then you do margin left 20 pixels or some shit. Refresh. Okay, I think, oh, it's because it's trying to fight with that thing. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do a position of absolute. Top is going to be 0. And then the right is going to be 0. Good enough for me. Alright guys, so cool. Now when we click this guy, you can't do it, but if you click this, boom, now you get more income. And then, I don't like that, so let's just go to the right more. And this is just to make it easier to click on, guys. I mean, I'm not styling it for real. So 50, boom, the guy's making more money. Okay, his income goes to 10, and then we just chill, and then our guy is just constantly making money. Maybe in a future video, we'll add like a storyline to this, some badges, you know, give the user the ability to save. If this video meant a lot to you guys, please share it, please subscribe. And in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna be throwing this to, I'm gonna be throwing this on YouTube or on GitHub at github.com/TechWarriorz. Please go ahead and get yourself the code from there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am gonna sign out, but before I go, I legitimately have to thank each and every single one of you for you know, motivating me to continue to do this channel, for helping us get to just about 2,200 subscribers. So cheers, guys. I love you, and we'll be doing the Redux soon. Cheers. Good night, my friends. The code will be up soon. Bye.